How to keep a man liking you. Deep inside the heart of every guy is an extreme longing to be somebody's hero. This longing has ancient origins. You see, the cause of this longing is written to the fabric of his DNA. And there it lies, dormant, till one day, the perfect trigger unleashes its power. I'd like to explain to you the way to turn into that trigger, and also how to awaken the force your guy's bonding instinct. Stories form the basis of all human connection. They construct the sensation of a shared lifestyle experience. It is odd, but true, we could also find ourselves rooting for thieves and criminals so long as we all watch their story unfold. Films like Ocean's 11 along with The Italian Job illustrate that well. From the movie, Ocean's 11, actors George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Matt Damon produce for a cast of likable thieves. But beyond their great looks, we get dragged into the story. We find what is driving Danny Ocean's motivation to rob a casino. A casino which just has been possessed by his own ex-wife's new lover. We can empathize with Danny Ocean's pain. And by the end of the movie, we're actually rooting for him to get away with it. To steal the money and vanish into the sunset with his own ex-wife, Tess, by his aspect. Maybe stranger still is how we respond to fiction in the first place. A novelist may have me to the edge of the seat, rooting for someone who does not even exist in real life. Literary critics might scoff, but I actually liked the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer. I think my hand was really trembling from adrenaline as the Volturi started to march across the area, intent on destroying Isabella's daughter. But wait, that's all make-believe. So how can it cause a physical reaction in my own body? The answer, of course, is the power of story. How to keep a man liking you. Since ancient times, stories have been the primary means by which humans communicated important information. Because of that, our minds are literally wired for story. Stories influence our emotions. They're in the heart of communication, letting us to feel connected to one another. The friendly, pretty nurse might be an amazing person. However, if she's a stranger to me, it doesn't matter what positive traits she has. I will still feel lonely. Since she doesn't know my story, and I don't know hers. How to keep a man liking you. Knowing this unconsciously, she will expend great effort to rapidly summon my friends and loved ones. The people who know my story. To trigger a man's deepest feelings of attraction, you want to become a unique part of his narrative. You do that by revealing your needs and enabling him to help you fulfill them. Why? Since it activates his hero instinct. A man's hero instinct compels him to seek a relationship which allows him take on the role of a provider. That's why guys fall for a woman who knows how to activate this attraction tripwire. It sets off a series of reactions in his emotional world. It makes him happy in a way that's difficult for women to know. Because they don't share his deeply rooted instinct to become someone's hero. How to keep a man liking you. A lot of women are vaguely aware of a person's desire to see himself as a provider. They understand, for example, why he may become depressed and pull away from other people during a period of unemployment. But these same women don't comprehend the power of the opposite effect. Make a man feel like your hero, and you unleash his desire to commit to something more. He can't help it. He just starts to see you differently. It's as if your relationship unlocks a version of himself he has always longed for. It seems right in a way he cannot put into words. It unleashes his protective instincts, the noble areas of his masculinity, and most importantly, his deepest feelings of love and attraction. If this sounds good to you, something you can learn once, but then use for the rest of your life. You already have needs and wants. Why don't you learn how to translate those desires into requests that trigger his hero instinct? Then relax in passion and the warmth he is only capable of showing to a lady who has triggered his hero intuition. A woman who knows exactly how to become the central character in his emotional world. How to keep a man liking you. Ready to put this thought to use? Great! Because I've listed a video to show you a set of triggers you can use to get explosive results with this one simple technique. After watching this video, many women are surprised to find out a man can actually feel deeply in love when he feels deeply needed. That sounds strange, does not it? And that's the reality for men. A lot of us have a propensity to buy gifts of this sort we want to receive ourselves. It can be similar to that with love. We try to love our spouse the way we want to be loved. How to keep a man liking you? So that you make him feel special. Nevertheless, he seems unaffected by that. You speak your own love language to him. Apparently, he speaks another. But I'm here to tell you about one amazing, universal method you can use to grab his attention by triggering his hero intuition. How to keep a man liking you.